for this program. So let us chant all of us together one Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and let us thank Prabhuji for coming here and giving his association. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So we'd like to officially start with the program. Also welcome His Grace Revtipati Prabhu for this program. Let us chant 3 times Hari Bol for Prabhuji as well. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So this is a very special program, as I mentioned earlier, that first time in history of our ISKCON NVCC, we are going to recite Vishnu Sahastranam from our children. This is the first of our initiative, you can say, in terms of our culture. So what is the name of our temple? NVCC, New Vedic Cultural Center. What is the culture? What Sanskriti we are talking here about? So let us begin this program by remembering Srila Prabhupada. Once Prabhupada, you know this famous story, was in UK, and one of the reporters asked him the question, we have ruled your country for 150 years. We have taken everything, all the resources, wealth, business, talent. So what have you come here to give us? So Prabhupada said that you took everything from us, but the most important, precious thing, the jewel of everything, that Vedic wisdom, you kept there only. So I have come here to give you that Vedic knowledge, the essence of Vedic knowledge, home delivery. So Prabhupada has built these temples and shelters for us to practice this culture of devotion. So what is the culture of devotion? Glorification of Lord, chanting His name, praying to the Lord, doing service. And we are very fortunate that in all ISKCON centers, we are one of those rarest temples where we have Lord Balaji with us. Right? So we get Balaji Laddu also. So devotees all over India, they travel to Tirupati and so many other famous temples to take the darshan of Balaji. But we are so fortunate that daily we get the darshan of Lord Balaji. So we have seen in South Indian temples, especially there is a culture of reciting different divine Shastric prayers for the glorification of the Lord. And one of that prayer is Vishnu Sahastranam. So in our temple, as you know, Radheshyam batches run from last 10 years. We were part of one of those initial batches. So around 2015 and 16, Radheshyam started with the help of and guidance of His Grace Radheshyam Prabhu and some many brahmacharis, Chaitanya Prasad Prabhu, Madhav Seva Prabhu and others. So that time Radheshyam was like, first batches. So we used to start every day morning 6 o'clock. Now boys will get up, they go to Radheshyam classes, attend classes, do seva, attend Guru Puja. It was an extensive program. Now we are a little bit relaxed. We start at 7 o'clock. But that was the beginning with that enthusiasm and inspiration coming from our leadership. So this Radheshyam is going last 10 years. Now we are around 5 batches, 3 boys batches and 2 girls batches. So we are trying to bring some culture through these children. So one of these initiatives is today's program. I remember about culture, just one small incident I will tell and then we'll begin with the program. One time I was in Czech Republic for some small assignment. And there is a small city called as Brno. So I was there for a week. And I thought at the weekend I will go and visit some ISKCON temple. And fortunately, we could find one ISKCON temple. And I was with one of my colleagues. His name was Ramakrishna. He had never been to ISKCON temple. So I thought it's a good opportunity to introduce Ramakrishna to Hare Krishna. So we went there. To our surprise, we reached there around 7:30. And there were 29 to 30 all foreign bodies. They were dancing, doing kirtan, mrudangas, kartal, all morning program full. Entire hall was full pack. And then after the program, Bhagavatam class, and there was a prasad. And in prasadam, in Brno, East Europe, you will see all typical Indian dishes. Pakoda, samosa, I don't know what is prasad today, but pakoda, samosa, gulab jamun, all those delicious dishes. So this person asked me, what is this miracle? I never seen this. So then I took him to photo of Srila Prabhupada. This miracle is possible by the mercy and efforts of our Dila Srila Prabhupada Acharya. So by His grace, we are having these wonderful centers and we are having such a great association of our leaders here. So we'll take their blessings. We'll play to Srila Prabhupada, our Acharyas, Lord Balaji. And soon we will start with the recitation. So first of all, children will do recitation led by Her Grace Shrestha Sakhi Mataji.
Before we start, one small thing. I just want to, entire credit of this program goes to His Grace Ram Sevak Prabhu. And of course, the desire of Radheshyam Prabhu saw Mataji singing in Balaji, temple, and then if you talk to him, he will tell the story. Then whatever arrangement you are seeing today, it's all fruit of Ram Sevak Prabhu. The hard work, he was always, calling and he was telling how you want to program, how he was, guiding for each and everything. So before we begin, just want to thank His Grace Ram Sevak Prabhu. Whatever we have today was the fruit of all his hard work. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. In fact, Prabhuji had said not to announce his name, so I was quiet. But thank you, Sarvata Prabhu, for taking that opportunity. So yes, how this program started. So 1 year back, Her Grace Shrestha Sakhi Mataji and Madan Gopal Prabhu, they were in our temple and they recited some prayers from the instruction of Radheshyam Prabhu in front of Lord Balaji, Andal prayers. So that gave us an inspiration. Why don't we train our children to recite Vishnu Sahastranam? So Mataji took the initiative. Although she is not residing here, they stay in Vrindavan. There is a different story, we'll later narrate about it. So they stay currently in Vrindavan. From there, Mataji is taking classes last 2 months without any gap. Continuously, she is giving 1 hour, 1.5 hour daily. And thanks to our all children who are there today on the stage, they also sincerely participated daily. So because of all of the teachers and parents and students' efforts, what we are having this session today. So we'll request Shrestha Sakhi Mataji and Madan Gopal Prabhu to initiate this recitation. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Harihi Om Shuklam Baradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Yasya Dvirada Vaktradyah Parishadya Parashatam Vignam Nignanti Satatam Vishvaksenam Tamashraye Vyasam Vasishthanaptaram Shakte Pautramakalmasham Parasharatmajam Vande Shukatatam Taponidhim Vyasaya Vishnu Rupaya Vyasarupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye Vasisthaya Namo Namaha Avikaraya Shuddhaya Nityaya Paramatmane Sadaika Rupa Rupaya Vishnave Sarvajishnave Yasya Smarana Matrena Janma Samsara Bandhanat Vimuchyate Namastasmai Vishnave Prabha Vishnave Om Namo Vishnave Prabha Vishnave Shri Vaishampayana Uvacha Shrutva Dharmana Sheshena Pavanani Cha Sarvashah Yudhishtira Shantanavam Punarevabhyabhashata Shri Yudhishtira Uvacha Kimekam Daivatam Loke Kim Vapyekam Parayanam Suvantakam Kamarchanta Prapnuyurmanava Shubham Ko Dharma Sarva Dharmanam Bhavata Paramo Mataha Kim Japan Muchyate Jantur Janma Samsara Bandhanat Shri Bhishma Uvacha Jagat Prabhum Devadevam Anantam Purushottamam Stuvan Nama Sahasrena Purushas Satadoditaha Tameva Charchayan Nityam Bhaktya Purushamavyayam Dhyayan Stuvan Namasyamscha Yajamanastamevacha अनादिनिधनं विष्णुं सर्वलोकमहेश्वरं लोकाध्यक्षं स्तुवन्नित्यं सर्वदुःखादिगो भवेत् ब्रह्मण्यं सर्वधर्मज्ञं लोकानां कीर्तिवर्धनं लोकनाथं महद्भूतं सर्वभूतभवोद्भवम् एष मे सर्वधर्माणां धर्मोऽधिकतमो मतः यद्भक्त्या पुण्डरीकाक्षं स्तवैरच्चेन्नरः सदा परमं यो महत्तेज परमं यो महत्तपः परमं यो महद्ब्रह्म परमं यः परायणं पवित्राणां पवित्रं यो मङ्गलानां च मङ्गलं दैवतं दैवतानां च भूतानां यो व्ययः पिता यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि भवन्त्यादियुगागमे यस्मिंश्च प्रलयं यान्ति पुनरेव युगक्षये तस्य लोकप्रधानस्य जगन्नाथस्य भूपते विष्णोर्नामसहस्रं मे शृणु पापभयापहम् यानि नामानि गौणानि विख्यातानि महात्मनः ऋषिभिः परिगीतानि तानि वक्ष्यामि भूतये ऋषिर्नाम्नां सहस्रस्य वेदव्यासो महामुनिः छन्दोनुष्टुप् तथा देवो भगवान् देवकीसुतः अमृतांशूद्भवो बीजं शक्तिर्देवकीनन्दनः त्रिसामा हृदयं तस्य शान्त्यर्थे विनियुज्यते विष्णुं जिष्णुं महाविष्णुं प्रभविष्णुं महेश्वरम् अनेकरूपदैत्यान्तं नमामि पुरुषोत्तमम् अस्य श्रीविष्णोर्दिव्यसहस्रनामस्तोत्रमहामन्त्रस्य श्रीवेदव्यासो भगवान् ऋषिः अनुष्टुप् छन्दः श्रीमहाविष्णुः परमात्मा श्रीमन्नारायणो देवता अमृतांशूद्भवो भानुरिति बीजं देवकीनन्दनस्रष्टेति शक्तिः उद्भवः क्षोभनो देव इति परमो मन्त्रः शङ्खबृन्नन्दकी चक्रीति कीलकम् शार्ङ्गधन्वा गदाधर इत्यस्त्रम् रथाङ्गपाणिरक्षोभ्य इति नेत्रम् त्रिसामा सामगः सामेति कवचम् आनन्दं परब्रह्मेति योनिः ऋतुः सुदर्शनकाल इति दिग्बन्धः श्रीविश्वरूप इति ध्यानम् श्रीमहाविष्णुप्रीत्यर्थे सहस्रनाम जपे विनियोगः ध्यानम् क्षीरोदन्वत्प्रदेशे शुचिमणिविलसत्सैकतेर्मौक्तिकानां मालाक्लिप्तासनस्तस्फटिकमणिनिभैर्मौक्तिकैर्मण्डिताङ्गः शुभ्रैरभ्रैरदभ्रैरुपरि विरचितैर्मुक्तपीयूषवर्षैः आनन्देन पुनीयादरिनलिनगदा शङ्खपाणिर्मुकुन्दः भूपादौ यस्य नाभिर्वियदसुरचन्द्रसूर्यौ च नेत्रे कर्णावासा शिरौ द्यौर्मुखमपि दहनो यस्य वास्तेयमब्धिः अन्तस्तं यस्य विश्वं सुरनरखगगो भोगि गन्धर्वदैत्यैः चित्रं रम्यते तं त्रिभुवनवपुषं विष्णुमीशं नमामि शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभाङ्गं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिविद्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं मेघश्यामं पीतकौशेयवासं श्रीवत्साङ्गं कौस्तुभोद्भासिताङ्गं पुण्योपेदं पुण्डरीकायताक्षं विष्णुं वन्दे सर्वलोकैकनाथम् नमः समस्तभूतानामादिभूताय भूभृते अनेकरूपरूपाय विष्णवे प्रभविष्णवे सशङ्खचक्रं सकिरीटकुण्डलं सपीतवस्त्रं सरसीरुहेक्षणं सहारवक्षस्थलशोभिकौस्तुभं नमामि विष्णुं शिरसा चतुर्भुजम् छायायां पारिजातस्य हेमसिंहासनोपरि आसीनमम्बुदश्याममायताक्षमलङ्कृतं चन्द्राननं चतुर्बाहुं श्रीवत्साङ्कितवक्षसं रुक्मिणी सत्यभामाभ्यां सहितं कृष्णमाश्रये ॐ विश्वं विष्णुर्वषट्कारो भूतभव्यभवत्प्रभुः भूतकृद्भूतभृद्भावो भूतात्मा भूतभावनः भूतात्मा परमात्मा च मुक्तानां परमागतिः अव्ययः पुरुषः साक्षी क्षेत्रज्ञोऽक्षर एव च योगो योगविदां नेता प्रधानपुरुषेश्वरः नारसिंहवपुः श्रीमान् केशवः पुरुषोत्तमः सर्वः सर्वः शिवस्थाणुर्भूतादिर्निधिरव्ययः सम्भवो भावनो भर्ता प्रभवः प्रभुरीश्वरः स्वयंभू शम्भुरादित्यः पुष्कराक्षो महास्वनः अनादिनिधनो दाता विधाता धातुरुत्तमः अप्रमेयो ऋषिकेशः पद्मनाभोऽमरप्रभुः विश्वकर्मा मनुस्रष्टा स्थविष्टस्थविरो ध्रुवः अग्राह्य शाश्वत कृष्णो लोहिताक्ष प्रदर्दनः प्रभूतस्त्रिककुब्धाम पवित्रं मङ्गलं परम् ईशान प्राणद प्राणो ज्येष्ठश्रेष्ठ प्रजापतिः हिरण्यगर्भो भूगर्भो माधवो मधुसूदनः ईश्वरो विक्रमी धन्वी मेधावी विक्रमक्रमः अनुत्तमो दुराधर्ष कृतज्ञ कृतिरात्मवान् सुरेश शरणं शर्म विश्वरेता प्रजाभवः अहः संवत्सरो व्याल प्रत्ययः सर्वदर्शनः अजः सर्वेश्वरः सिद्धः सिद्धिः सर्वादिरच्युतः वृषा कपिरमेयात्मा सर्वयोगविनिश्रुतः वसुर्वसुमना सत्यः समात्मा संहितः समः अमोघ पुण्डरीकाक्षो वृषकर्मा वृषाकृतिः रुद्रो बहुशिरा बभ्रुर्विश्वयोनिशुचिश्रवाः अमृतः शाश्वतस्थाणुर्वरारोहो महातपाः सर्वगः सर्वविद्वानुर्विश्वक्सेनो जनार्दनः वेदो वेदविदव्यङ्गो वेदाङ्गो वेदवित्कविः लोकाध्यक्षः सुराध्यक्षो धर्माध्यक्षः कृताकृतः चतुरात्मा चतुर्व्यूहश्चतुर्दंष्टश्चतुर्भुजः भ्राजिष्णुर्भोजनं भोक्ता सहिष्णुर्जगदादिजः अनघो विजयो जेता विश्वयोनिः पुनर्वसुः उपेन्द्रो वामन प्रांशुरमोहशुचिरूर्जितः अतीन्द्रः सङ्ग्रहः सर्गो धृतात्मा नियमो यमः वेद्यो वैद्यः सदा योगी वीरः माधवो मधुः अतीन्द्रियो महामायो महोत्साहो महाबलः महाबुद्धिर्महावीर्यो महाशक्तिर्महाद्युतिः अनिर्देश्य वपुः श्रीमान् अमेयात्मा महाद्विदुः महेश्वासो महीभर्ता श्रीनिवासः सतां गतिः अनिरुद्धः सुरानन्दो गोविन्दो गोविदाम्पतिः मरीचिर्दमनो हंसः सुवर्णो भुजगोत्तमः हिरण्यनाभः सुभगा पद्मनाभः प्रजापतिः अमृत्यु सर्वदृक्सिंहः सन्धाता सन्धिमान् स्थिरः अजो दुर्मश्य नः शास्ता विश्रुतात्मा सुरारिः गुरुर्गुरुतमो धाम सत्यः सत्यपराक्रमः निमिषो निमिषस्रग्वी वाचस्पतिरुदारधीः अग्रणी ग्रामणी श्रीमान् न्यायो नेता समीरणः सहस्रमूर्धा विश्वात्मा सहस्राक्षः सहस्रपात् आवर्तनो निवृत्तात्मा संवृतः सम्प्रमर्दनः अहः संवर्तको वह्निरनिलो धरणीधरः सुप्रसाद प्रसन्नात्मा विश्वभुग्विभुः सत्कर्ता सत्कृतः साधुर्जघ्नुर्नारायणो नरः असंख्येयो प्रमेयात्मा विशिष्टशिष्टकृच्छुचिः सिद्धार्थसिद्धसङ्कल्पः सिद्धिदः सिद्धिसाधनः वृषाही वृषभो विष्णुर्वृषपर्वा वृषोदरः वर्धनो वर्धमानश्च विविक्तश्रुतिसागरः सुभुजो दुर्धरो वाग्मी महेन्द्रो वसुदो वसुः नैकरूपो बृहद्रूपः शिपिविष्टप्रकाशनः ओजस्तेजो युधिधर प्रकाशात्मा प्रतापनः स्पष्टाक्षरो मन्त्रश्चन्द्रांशुर्भास्करद्युतिः अमृतांशूद्भवो भानुः शशबिन्दुः सुरेश्वरः औषधं जगतः सेतुः सत्यधर्मपराक्रमः भूतभव्यभवन्नाथः पवनः पावनो नलः कामः कामकृत्कान्तः कामः कामप्रदः प्रभुः युगादिकृद्युगावर्तो नैकमायो महाशनः अदृश्यो व्यक्तरूपश्च सहस्रजिदनन्दजित् इष्टो विशिष्टशिष्टेष्ट शिखण्डी नहुषो वृषः क्रोधः क्रोधकृत्कर्ता विश्वबाहुर्महीधरः अच्युतप्रतितप्राणप्राणदो वासवानुजः अपां निधिरनिष्ठानमप्रमत्तप्रतिष्ठितः स्कन्दस्कन्दधरो दुर्यो वरदो वायुवाहनः वासुदेवो बृहद्भानुरादिदेवः पुरन्दरः अशोकस्तारणस्तारः शूरः शौरिर्जनेश्वरः अनुकूलशतावर्त पद्मी पद्मनिवेक्षणः पद्मनाभोरविन्दाक्ष पद्मगर्भः शरीरभृत् महर्धिरुद्धो वृद्धात्मा महाक्षो गरुडध्वजः अतुलशरभो भीमः समयज्ञो हविर्हरिः सर्वलक्षणलक्षण्यो लक्ष्मीवान् समितिञ्जयः विक्षरो रोहितो मार्गो हेतुर्दामोदरः सहः महीधरो महाभागो वेगवानमिताशनः उद्भवक्षोभणो देवः श्रीगर्भः परमेश्वरः करणं कारणं कर्ता विकर्ता गहनो भुवः व्यवसायो व्यवस्थानः संस्थानः स्थानदो ध्रुवः परर्धिः परमस्पष्टस्तुष्टः पुष्टः शुभेक्षणः रामो विरामो विरजो मार्गो हेयो नयोनयः वीरः शक्तिमतां श्रेष्ठो धर्मो धर्मविदुत्तमः वैकुण्ठः पुरुषः प्राणदः प्रणवपृथुः हिरण्यगर्भः शत्रुघ्नो व्याप्तो वायुरधोक्षजः ऋतुः सुदर्शनः कालः परमेष्टि परिग्रहः उग्रः संवत्सरो दक्षो विश्रामो विश्वदक्षिणः विस्तारस्थावरस्थाणुः प्रमाणं बीजमव्ययम् अर्थोऽनर्थो महाकोशो महाभोगो महाधनः अनिर्भिन्नस्तविष्टो भूधर्मयूपो महामखः नक्षत्रनेमिर्नक्षत्री क्षमः क्षामः समीहनः यज्ञयुज्यो महेज्यश्च क्रतुः सत्रं सतां गतिः सर्वदर्शी विमुक्तात्मा सर्वज्ञो ज्ञानमुत्तमम् सुव्रतः सुमुखः सूक्ष्मः सुघोषः सुखदः सुहृत् मनोहरो जितक्रोधो वीरबाहुर्दारणः स्वापनस्ववशो व्यापी नैकात्मा नैककर्मकृत् वत्सरो वत्सलो वत्सी रत्नगर्भो धनेश्वरः धर्मकृद्धर्मी सदसक्षरमक्षरम् अविज्ञाता सहस्रांशुर्विधाता कृतलक्षणः गभस्ति नेमिः सत्त्वस्थः सिंहो भूतमहेश्वरः आदिदेवो महादेवो देवेशो देववृद्गुरुः उत्तरो गोपतिर्गोप्ता ज्ञानगम्यपुरातनः शरीरभूतवृद्भोक्ता कपीन्द्रो भूरिदक्षिणः सोमवोऽमृतपः सोमः पुरुजित् पुरुसत्तमः विनयो जय सत्यसन्धो दाशार्हः सात्वतां पतिः जीवो विनयिता साक्षी मुकुन्दो मितविक्रमः अम्भोनिरनन्दात्मा महोदधिशयोऽन्तकः अजो महार्हः स्वाभाव्यो जिता मित्रप्रमोदनः आनन्दो नन्दनो नन्दः सत्यधर्मा त्रिविक्रमः महर्षि कपिलाचार्य कृतज्ञो मेदिनीपतिः त्रिपदस्त्रिदशाध्यक्षो महाशृङ्गकृतान्तकृत् महावराहो गोविन्दः सुषेणः कनकाङ्गदी गुह्यो गभीरो गहनो गुप्तश्चक्रगदाधरः वेदास्वाङ्गोजितः कृष्णो दृढः सङ्कर्षणोच्युतः वरुणो वारुणो वृक्षः पुष्कराक्षो महामनाः भगवान् भगहानन्दी वनमाली हलायुधः आदित्यो ज्योतिरादित्यः सहिष्णुर्गतिसत्तमः सुधन्वा खण्डपरशुर्दारुणो द्रविणप्रदः दिविस्पृक् सर्वदृग्व्यासो वाचस्पतिरयो निजः त्रिसामासामगः सामनिर्वाणं भेषजं भिषक् सन्न्यासकृच्छमशान्तो निष्ठा शान्तिपरायणम् शुभाङ्गः शान्तिरस्रष्टा कुमुदः कुवलेशयः गोहितो गोपतिर्गोप्ता वृषभाक्षो वृषप्रियः अनिवर्ती निवृत्तात्मा संक्षेप्ता क्षेमकृच्छिवः श्रीवत्सवक्षा श्रीवासः श्रीपति श्रीमताम्बरः श्रीधः श्रीशः श्रीनिवासः श्रीनिधिः श्रीविभावनः श्रीधरः श्रीकरः श्रेयः श्रीमान् लोकत्रयाश्रयः स्वक्षः स्वङ्गः शतानन्दो नन्दिर्ज्योतिर्गणेश्वरः विजितात्मा विधेयात्मा सत्कीर्तिश्छिन्नसंशयः उदीर्णः सर्वतश्चक्षुरनीशः शाश्वतस्थिरः भूषयो भूषणो भूतिर्विशोकः शोकनाशनः अर्चिष्मानच्चितः कुम्भो विशुद्धात्मा विशोधनः अनिरुद्धो प्रतिरतः प्रद्युम्नो मितविक्रमः कालनेमिः वीरशौरिशूरजनेश्वरः त्रिलोकात्मा त्रिलोकेश केशवः केशिहा हरिः कामदेव कामपाल कामी कान्तकागमः अनिर्देश वपुर्विष्णुर्वीरो नन्दो धनञ्जयः ब्रह्मण्यो ब्रह्मकृद् ब्रह्म 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 विवर्धनः ब्रह्मविद्ब्राह्मणो ब्रह्मी ब्रह्मज्ञो ब्राह्मणप्रियः महाक्रमो महाकर्मा महातेजा महोरगः महाक्रतुर्महायज्वा महायज्ञो महाहविः सव्यस्तव प्रियस्तोत्रं स्तुतिस्तोतारणप्रियः पूर्णः पूरयिता पुण्यः पुण्यकीर्तिरनामयः मनोजवस्तीर्थकरो वसुरेता वसुप्रदः वसुप्रदो वासुदेवो वसुर्वसुमनाहविः सद्गति सत्कृति सन्ता सद्भूति सत्परायणः शूरसेनो यदुश्रेष्ठः सन्निवासः सुयामुनः भूतावासो वासुदेवः सर्वासु निलयो नलः दर्पः दर्पदो दृप्तो दुर्धरोऽथापराजितः विश्वमूर्तिर्महामूर्तिर्दीप्तमूर्तिरमूर्तिमान् अनेकमूर्तिरव्यक्तः शतमूर्तिः शताननः एकोनैकः सवः कः किं यत्तत्पदमनुत्तमम् लोकबन्धुर्लोकनाथो माधवो भक्तवत्सलः सुवर्णवर्णो हेमाङ्गो वराङ्गश्चन्दनाङ्गदी वीरः विषमः शून्यो घृताशीरचलश्चलः अमानी मानदो मान्यो लोकस्वामी त्रिलोकधृत् सुमेधा मेधजो धन्यः सत्यमेधाधराधरः तेजो वृषोद्युतिधरः सर्वशस्त्रभृताम्बरः प्रग्रहो निग्रहो व्यग्रो नैकशृङ्गो गदाग्रजः चतुर्मूर्तिश्चतुर्बाहुश्चतुर्दंष्ट्रश्चतुर्गतिः चतुरात्मा चतुर्भावश्चतुर्वेदविदेकपात् समावर्तो निवृत्तात्मा दुर्जयो दुरतिक्रमः दुर्लभो दुर्गमो दुर्गो दुरावासो दुरार्या शुभांगो लोकसारंगः स्तुतन्तुस्तन्तुवर्धनः इन्द्रकर्मा महाकर्मा कृतकर्मा कृतागमः उद्भवः सुन्दरः सुन्दो रत्ननाभसुलोचनः अर्को वाजसनः शृङ्गी जयन्तः सर्वविजयी सुवर्णबिन्दुरक्षोभ्यः सर्ववागीश्वरेश्वरः महाहृदो महागर्तो महाभूतो महानिधिः कुमुदः कुन्दरः कुन्दः पर्जन्यो पावनोऽनिलः अमृतांशो मृतवपुः सर्वज्ञः सर्वतोमुखः सुलभः सुव्रतः सिद्धः शत्रुजिच्छत्रुतापनः नग्रोदोदुम्बरोऽश्वत्थश्चाणुरान्द्रनिषूदनः सहस्रार्चिः सप्तजिह्वः सप्तैधा सप्तवाहनः अमूर्तिरनघोचिन्त्यो भयकृद्भयनाशनः अणुर्बृहत्कृशस्थूलो गुणभृन्निर्गुणो महान् अधृतस्वधृतस्वास्य प्राग्वंशो वंशवर्धनः भारभृत्कथितो योगी योगीशः सर्वकामदः आश्रमः श्रमणक्षामः सुपर्णो वायुवाहनः धनुर्धरो धनुर्वेदो दण्डो दमयिता दमः अपराजितः सर्वसहो नियन्ता नियमो यमः सत्त्ववान् सात्विकः सत्यः सत्यधर्मपरायणः अभिप्रायः प्रियार्होर्हः प्रियकृत्प्रीतिवर्धनः विहाय स गतिर्ज्योतिः सुरुचिर्हुतभुग्विभुः रविर्विरोचनः सूर्यः सविता रविलोचनः अनन्तो हुतभुग्भोक्ता सुखजोनैकजोऽग्रजः अनिर्विण्णः सदामर्षि लोकाधिष्ठानमद्भुतः सनातनतमः कपिलः कपिरव्ययः स्वस्तिदः स्वस्तिकृत् स्वस्ति स्वस्ति भुक् स्वस्ति दक्षिणः अरौद्रः कुण्डली चक्री विक्रम्यूर्जितशासनः शब्दादिगः शब्दसः शिशिरः शर्वरीकरः अक्रूरः पेशलो दक्षो दक्षिणक्षमिणाम्बरः विद्वत्तमो वीतभयः पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तनः उत्तारणो दुष्कृतिः पुण्यो दुःस्वप्ननाशनः वीरः रक्षणः सन्तो जीवनः पर्यवस्थितः अनन्तरूपोऽनन्तश्रीर्जितमन्युर्भयापहः चतुरश्रो गभीरात्मा विदिशो व्यादिशो दिशः अनादिर्भूर्भुवो लक्ष्मीः सुवीरो रुचिराङ्गदः जननो जनजन्मादिर्भीमो भीमपराक्रमः आधारनिलयो धाता पुष्पहासः प्रजागरः ऊर्ध्वगः सत्पथाचारः प्राणदः प्रणवः प्रणः प्रमाणं प्राणनिलयः प्राणभृत् प्राणजीवनः तत्त्वं तत्त्वविदेकात्मा जन्म मृत्युर्जरातिगः भूर्भुवः स्वस्तरुस्तारः सविता प्रपितामहः यज्ञो यज्ञपतिर्यज्वा यज्ञाङ्गो यज्ञवाहनः यज्ञभृद्यज्ञकृद्यज्ञी यज्ञभुग्यज्ञसाधनः यज्ञान्तकृद्यज्ञगुह्यमन्नमन्नाद एव च आत्मयोनिः स्वयं जातो वैखानः सामगायनः देवकीनन्दनः स्रष्टा क्षितीशः पापनाशनः शङ्खबृन्नन्दकी चक्री शार्ङ्गधन्वा गदाधरः रथाङ्गपाणिरक्षोभ्यः सर्वप्रहरणायुधः सर्वप्रहरणायुध ॐ नम इति वनमाली गदीशार्गी शङ्खी चक्री च नन्दकी श्रीमान् नारायणो विष्णुर्वासुदेवोऽभिरक्षतु वनमाली गदीशार्गी शङ्खी चक्री च नन्दकी श्रीमान्नारायणो विष्णुर्वासुदेवोऽभिरक्षतु वनमाली गदीशार्गी शङ्खी चक्री च नन्दकी श्रीमान्नारायणो विष्णुर्वासुदेवोऽभिरक्षतु श्रीवासुदेवोऽभिरक्षतु ॐ नमः इति। भीष्मोवाच इतीदं कीर्तनीयस्य केशवस्य महात्मनः नाम्नां सहस्रं दिव्यानामशेषेण प्रकीर्तितं य इदं शृणुयात् नित्यं यश्चापि परिकीर्तयेत् नाशुभं प्राप्नुयात् किञ्चित् सोमुद्रेह च मानवः वेदान्तगो ब्राह्मणः स्यात् क्षत्रियो विजयी भवेत् वैश्यो धनसमृद्धः स्यात् शूद्रः सुखमवाप्नुयात् धर्मार्थी प्राप्नुयात् धर्ममर्थार्थी चार्थमाप्नुयात् कामानवाप्नुयात् कामी प्रजार्थी प्राप्नुयात् प्रजाम् भक्तिमान्यः सदोत्थाय शुचिस्तद्गतमानसः सहस्रं वासुदेवस्य नाम्नामेतत् प्रकीर्तयेत् यशः प्राप्नोति विपुलं याति प्राधान्यमेव च अचलं श्रियमाप्नोति श्रेयः प्राप्नोत्यनुत्तमम् न भयं क्वचिदाप्नोति वीर्यं तेजश्च विन्दति भवत्यरोगो द्युतिमान् बलरूपगुणान्वितः रोगार्तो मुच्यते रोगाद् बद्धो मुच्येत बन्धनात् भयान्मुच्येत भीतस्तु मुच्येतापन्न आपदः दुर्गाण्यतितरत्याशु पुरुषः पुरुषोत्तमम् सुवन्नाम सहस्रेण नित्यं भक्तिसमन्वितः वासुदेवाश्रयो मर्त्यो वासुदेवपरायणः सर्वपापविशुद्धात्मा याति ब्रह्म सनातनम् न वासुदेवभक्तानामशुभं विद्यते क्वचित् जन्म मृत्युर्जरा व्याधि भयं नैवोपजायते इमं स्तवमधीयानः श्रद्धा भक्तिसमन्वितः युज्येतात्मसुखशान्तिश्रीधृतिस्मृतिकीर्तिभिः न क्रोधो न च मात्सर्यं न लोभो नाशुभा मतिः भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां भक्तानां पुरुषोत्तमे द्यौसचन्द्रार्कनक्षत्राकं दिशो भूर्महोदधिः वासुदेवस्य वीर्येण विधृतानि महात्मनः ससुरासुरगन्धर्वं सयक्षोरगराक्षसं जगद्वशे वर्ततेदं कृष्णस्य सचराचरम् इन्द्रियाणि मनोबुद्धिः सत्त्वं तेजोबलं धृतिः वासुदेवात्मकान्याहुः क्षेत्रं क्षेत्रज्ञ एव च सर्वागमानमाचारः प्रथमं परिकल्प्यते आचारप्रभवो धर्मो धर्मस्य प्रभुरच्युतः ऋषयः पितरो देवा महाभूतानि दातवः जङ्गमं चेदं जगन्नारायणोद्भवम् योगो ज्ञानं तथा साङ्ख्यं विद्या शिल्पादिकर्म च वेदाशास्त्राणि विज्ञानमेतत् सर्वजनार्दनात् एको विष्णुर्महद्भूतं पृथग्भूतान्यनेकशः त्रिलोकान् व्याप्य भूतात्मा भुङ्क्ते विश्वभुगव्ययः इमं स्तवं भगवतो विष्णोर्व्यासेन कीर्तितं पठेद्य इच्छेत् पुरुषः श्रेयः प्राप्तुं सुखानि च विश्वेश्वरमजं देवं जगतः प्रभुरव्ययम् भजन्ति ये पुष्कराक्षं न ते यान्ति पराभवम् न ते यान्ति पराभवम् ॐ नमः इति। अर्जुन उवाच पद्मपत्रविशालाक्ष पद्मनाभसुरोत्तम भक्तानामनुरक्तानां त्राता भव जनार्दन। श्रीभगवानुवाच यो मां नाम सहस्रेण स्तोतुमिच्छति पाण्डव सोऽहमेकेन श्लोकेन स्तुत एव न संशयः स्तुत एव न संशय ॐ नमः इति। व्यास उवाच वासनाद्वासुदेवस्य वासितं भुवनत्रयं सर्वभूतनिवासोऽसि वासुदेव नमोऽस्तु ते। श्रीवासुदेव नमोऽस्तु त ॐ नम इति। पार्वत्युवाच केनोपायेन लघुना विष्णोर्नामसहस्रकम् पठेते पण्डितैर्नित्यं श्रोतुमिच्छाम्यहं प्रभो। श्रीश्वरोवाच श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने। श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने। श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने। श्रीराम नाम वरानन ॐ नम इति। ब्रह्मोवाच नमोऽस्त्वनन्ताय सहस्रमूर्तये सहस्रपादाक्षिशिरोरुबाहवे सहस्रनाम्ने पुरुषाय शाश्वते सहस्रकोटियुगधारिणे नमः। सहस्रकोटियुगधारिणे नमो नम इति। सञ्जय उवाच यत्र योगेश्वरः कृष्णो यत्र पार्थो धनुर्धरः तत्र श्रीर्विजयो भूतिर्ध्रुवा नीतिर्मतिर्मम। श्रीभगवानुवाच अनन्याश्चिन्तयन्तो मां ये जनाः पर्युपासते तेषामित्याभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहाम्यहम्। परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्मसंस्थापनार्थाय सम्भवामि युगे युगे। आर्ता विषण्णाः शिथिलाश्च भीताः घोरेषु च व्याधिषु वर्तमानाः संकीर्त्य नारायणशब्दमात्रं विमुक्तदुःखाः सुखिनो भवन्तु। कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि। इति श्री विष्णु सहस्रनाम स्तोत्रं सम्पूर्णम्। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
Hare Krishna, what a wonderful recitation. 1008 names of Lord Vishnu, such a spiritual great vibrations, such a power in sound, the names of Lord. So thank you very much all children for being present here, participating in this wonderful program. And now we'd like to thank the teacher behind all this performance, getting the practice from the children. We'll have a brief introduction of Her Grace Shrestha Sakhi Mataji and Madan Gopal Prabhu, who were behind training our children. So when this program started, I was also attending online for a few sessions. So I was really inspired and happy to hear about the glories of Vishnu Sahastranam, first of all. So Mataji, first few sessions, she spoke about glories of Vishnu Sahastranam. What are the benefits we just heard in the last part of the Vishnu Sahastranam? And also, I was inspired by her conviction and faith in the words of Vishnu Sahastranam. If we have faith in the name of the Lord, then automatically our sincerity increases. Like chanting, how much faith and conviction we are having, that much sincerely you will get up early in the morning, you will chant. So we could see that she is having such a wonderful conviction in the names of Lord, and the entire narration, such a fulfilling and enlightening narration is there. So that was really inspiring, and that actually hooked all of us to recite it regularly. And making children attend online class for 1 hour is not easy, right? We have seen that in Corona time. So I remember my daughter also, we were not in Pune, but she had asked me, when is that class starting? And that was just philosophy going on, but still she was inspired to attend the class. So the way Mataji was conducting, it was really amazing. And just brief introduction of both of them. Mataji is from Thanjavur and Prabhuji is from Ahmedabad. Mataji is a teacher in musical singing and instruments, and also she teaches to the children. They are currently residing in Vrindavan. There is a story behind it. Prabhuji's mother, she's more than 50 years of age. She had a desire that she want to stay in Vrindavan. So they left everything. And just to fulfill her desire, they are now staying in Vrindavan. So both of them took their valuable time. As Prabhuji was mentioning, one of our CSB meeting, I think 8 or 9 months before, Revtipati Prabhu, Radhesham Prabhu and Ram Sevak Prabhu was present. So we had this desire that as a part of cultural program of our temple, we have everything. We have drama, we have dance, we have Bhagavad Gita recitation, and we have Lord Balaji. Then why not Vishnu Sahastranam? So it is difficult to take Prabhuji's time, Radheshyam Prabhu. We approach him normally once in a year, at least give his time for yearly Vidashram get together. But we are still finding his time. But happy to say that when he heard the name Vishnu Sahasranam, he immediately gave the time. So we know how to get Prabhuji's time now. So we'll request now Hare Krishna Shrestha Sakhi Mataji to share her realizations about this entire program and how she could actually train these children maybe in a few minutes. And also we'll request Prabhuji also to speak. And after that, we'll request His Grace Radhesham Prabhu to address us.
Hare Krishna, Dhanvat Pranam Prabhuji. Namo Vishnupadaya, Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale, Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine, Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So first of all, I would like to thank Prabhuji, His Grace Radheshyam Prabhuji and His Grace Ram Sevak Prabhuji for remembering me and giving me this opportunity, because we didn't have any connection, but still Lord made us to meet and somehow we all got connected. So we all live in different parts of country, but still Bhagwan's mercy is so great that he makes sure that the devotees, he makes arrangements that we get to meet all the devotees somehow by the mercy of Guru and Gauranga. So this Vishnu Sahasranama is very kind of dear to me, and also I come from the background where it is our lifestyle to hear Vishnu Sahasranam every day in the morning, Suprabhatam and Vishnu Sahasranam. So Tanjavur is just 1 hour from Srirangam. So of course the culture has that, the thing, it is very natural that every household has this morning recording going on. M.S. Subbalakshmi's Vishnu Sahasranam going on every morning. So I never thought myself that I would teach someday to someone, but Prabhuji gave me this opportunity. So we just began in, I think, June. We began in the month of June, where Her Grace Prema Bhakti Mataji also, she also contacted me that if I could teach Vishnu Sahasranam to students. And she mentioned the age groups, that majorly these age group people will be there. So I was happy that to teaching children, it is a very joyous thing, and also some challenges are there, but still they were all very cooperative. And these children, they had, you could see the Ucharan and all. I didn't teach much, but they had this naturally. So I didn't have to do so much hard work. They were very obedient and they just picked up very easily. So Vishnu Sahasranam is quite big, even big people elders cannot sit and, focus on each name and meditate on each name. So it is very difficult, so much of names and you have to meditate the meaning and you have to remember all these things. So most of the places, it just remains as a recitation, but not as a bhava prastuti. But then Vishnu Sahasranam needs to be, we have to know the meaning and then recite. So Falashruti is all about that you will get such benefits. But when Bhagavan says Shrotum Ichchati, that line is very important. One who chants with love, that's when Vishnu Sahasranam really, it gets into us. So Vishnu Sahasranam is nothing but the expansion of Mahamantra, we can say. So all the qualities which are here in Vishnu Sahasranam, we know the context. Bhishma Deva recited this Vishnu Sahasranam, not sitting comfortably in a hall, but he was on the bed of arrow. So he recited, he taught us the art of dying. So how one should die, how one should remember Lord at the end of his moment. So that is very important, which Bhishma Deva taught, and he lived that throughout his life. So we know every Shastra has this, from question and answer it begins, the entire Shastra, be it Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. It is all about question and answers. So here Vishnu Sahasranam also began with the question of Yudhishthira Maharaj, Ko Dharma Sarva Dharmanam, and then Bhishma Deva answers the entire thing. So this was very interesting when I shared their experiences, that how Vishnu Sahasranam has, it has got some effect in my life also. And even my grandmother all used to say that we never visited doctors. If we had some, disease, we just chanted Vishnu Sahasranam and we got cured. So it got cured. So we didn't visit doctors that time, because it is mentioned here, Rogartho muchyate rogat baddho muchyate bandhanat. So that is not a miracle, but it is, we should know that this has that potency. So daily recitation of Vishnu Sahasranam, you just practice, in bringing into family together, you can sit and chant. You will see the changes, that some positive energy is flowing, and never, you will not have any confusion, dilemma, and negative thoughts. So while I was teaching them, we got it. It went for about 2 months, Monday to Friday, 1 hour, 1 hour. So I made sure that it must be interesting, not boring, because children are so, they are mischievous and they get easily distracted. So I made sure it should be interesting. So I used to tell that some stories related to Vishnu Sahasranam, and each and every nama I explained and the context behind that. For example, even the Falashruti I explained. So the main thing which I told them is, you just visualize all these things, because they're very creative. They could visualize all this thing. And I was saying, you just imagine Bhishma Dev is lying there and he's just chanting whatever the names are. He's telling Pundari Kaksha. You just meditate on that lotus and all these things. When the names were coming, I just told them, you just visualize, and not all, at least some names you can remember. And I hope they could remember some, visualization which they had in the class. So that was also a part of our activity. And I made sure we had revision sessions, question answer sessions. So all these together, it made some interesting, it made the class interesting. So this was all about then, and they were all very cooperative and very helpful for me. And it was a very wonderful journey. We all were like friends, and we were sharing our knowledge with each other. And they're so intelligent at this young age. Many children, they know so many things which we all never heard. So many knowledge they have. Vritrasur Katha, this Katha, that Katha, they all had this knowledge. So it was very easy for them to, imbibe. So yes, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, and thank you to all who, cooperated and you came here today. And it is really a very great blessing that I could meet them very soon. I never thought that I would ever meet them in my lifetime, but because of Prabhuji, he made very easy that we could meet just in a couple of months. So thanks to all the parents who are so supportive, and thanks to all the children, and thanks to Prabhuji, thanks to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So
I'm sure everyone was inspired by these young children who have just recited so nicely. So, although the classes were clashing with my... No, I'm comfortable.
You can see. You can see. You can see.
So, although the class timings were clashing with my office hours, so I'm working from home. So, but still I have to log in. So, I used to, meanwhile, log in from my phone, and I used to stay connected so that I can take inspiration from the children, because it is so rare to get this opportunity in this age. Like in Srimad Bhagavatam, we see Prahlad Maharaj and Dhruva Maharaj. So, these kids are just like them, a great inspiration for all of us. And I would also like to share how this happened. So we were here in January, and it was Vaikuntha Ekadashi that day. So I was just telling Shrestha Sakhi that today is Vaikuntha Ekadashi, and especially the celebration is there in Balaji temple. And Lord has given you this talent, so you should, if you get an opportunity, you should offer it to him. So, but I had never dreamt that I would approach Prabhuji to ask. But somehow Prabhuji was leading Kirtan in the temple, and as soon as he finished, he was leaving, and I gathered some courage and I approached him, Prabhuji, that my wife has learned Tirupavai, the Andal prayers. So can she recite? And I was not expecting at all the response which I got. Just like a child, Prabhuji was he became so happy. He said, yes, these are the prayers for Balaji only, and it is for today only. You please come. He caught me from my shoulders and he took me in front, and he started calling devotees, where is the mic? Where is the mic? He was so excited that Balaji is going to be pleased by listening to those prayers. So such a wonderful quality, such an inspiration, such a transfer of that. I still remember when he touched my shoulder. When we went back from Pune, I was very much inspired. So I was focusing more on hearing Prabhuji's classes. It has been 8-9 months now, 7 months. So that was a great inspiration also. Today morning, I would like to share one very nice reciprocation that I got today morning. So when Prabhuji's class was going on, that time after Balabhog Darshan, when the Darshan opened, I saw Nityanand Prabhu's garland, we hang it with the strings. So that had fallen off. So it was on his feet. And while listening to the class, I was constantly getting distracted that Prabhu is dancing and he may stumble anytime. So I wanted to focus on Prabhuji's class, because every time many questions are answered without asking. So I prayed, Nityanand Prabhu, you are Avadut, you are unaffected, but I am getting distracted. You please do something. And within a minute, a pujari came, he put the curtain, and he put the garland back, and he opened the darshan. Such a good reciprocation he gave. He said, okay, you have come, you have got this opportunity, so you please listen to him. And another thing also, today morning when Prabhuji came to me, I was asking about the evening schedule. So he said that it will be in the below hall because of rain, and also people, darshanarthis coming. So I don't have a very good consciousness. So immediately it came, we will not be able to do it in front of Balaji. And today when I was just reading, so a wonderful verse that I came across. Vishrajati hridayam yasya shakshad harihi avashabhito api aghauganashah pranaya rasanaya dhritangri padmaha sabhavati bhagvat pradhana uktaha. Residing on Chayayam Parijatasya, as we read, Hema Simha Sanopari, such is the heart of Prabhuji, and residing on that heart, Lord Balaji has come down in this hall today to accept this prayers by beautiful children. So I'm extremely grateful to Prabhuji, extremely grateful to His Grace Ram Sevak Prabhu, that he was also constantly in touch, and he has taken a lot of pain and to engage us, me, myself and my wife in this service. We are extremely obliged and grateful. And we seek all your blessings, that please bless us that we can contribute in Srila Prabhupada's mission in whichever insignificant way which we can. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
In fact, we are grateful to both Prabhuji and Mataji. If I don't know whether with our teachers and parents where we have taken this initiative, but because they were present, this was possible. So we are actually grateful to you and Mataji, all of us. Thank you so much. So now we'll go to the next and the most important part of the program is that we are here to hear from His Grace Radheshyam Prabhuji. By the way, children, this is not the end. This is the beginning. So our plan is that regularly on the day of Ekadasi and some festival days, we will recite Vishnu Sahastranam in Balaji temple. And today we have first batch of 40 students. So we wish and hope that we can extend this recitation program for all other community children. And one day there will be 4,000 students reciting Vishnu Sahastranam in garden. So we hope we'll be able to take this forward. And thank you to the children and parents as well. So now we'll request His Grace Radheshyam Prabhu can address us. Before that, children quietly come down from the stage and sit here in front. So we are very fortunate that Prabhuji has given his precious time here. We know how Prabhuji is busy and his calendar, if you see, for next 1 year, 1.5 years is completely blocked. But still, he took out like 1.5 hour for us. So really grateful and thankful to Prabhuji as well. So let us welcome Prabhuji once again by chanting one time Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्वन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। All are comfortable in English, is it? English? Where is Nitya Seva Prabhu? Is English all right? Okay. It was so exciting to watch all these children recite such a long series of verses which, with such good pronunciation and such sober behavior, sitting peacefully. Not very easy for children of that age to do this. When we grew up as small children in Vishnu temple and back in my school days in Karaikudi. Karaikudi is actually a place close to Srirangam and Madurai. So one of the things, now when I am looking back, I am thinking about it. Children, as you know, they have hands which are always fidgety. Run here, run there, pull this, pull that. But when we recite the Vishnu Sahasranam, we used to sit at one place with many elders and recite partially with them. We can't recite everything. Some of the lines are very difficult to recite. So, but we watched them recite with great devotion, and that's how we grew up. But later I found, when I came to ISKCON, reciting the shlokas of Gita and Bhagavatam became a cakewalk compared to some of the difficult lines in the Vishnu Sahasranam, Stotram. So, another thing that amazed me was how Shrestha Sakhi Mataji has trained the children to recite the lines very appropriately, with proper pronunciation. It's not very easy. Even for grown-ups it is difficult, unless you repeatedly practice it. And this is the right age for these children to memorize, and actually if they learn memorizing this, it will remain with them for whole life actually. And it is extremely auspicious to remember these names. Even now I recite many of these verses. Artha Vishanna Bhitashta Goreshu Javartamanaha Sankirtanarayana Shabdamatram Vimukta Dukkhanam Sukhino Bhavantu. Even now I recite many of these verses from this. So we are very grateful to her for not just teaching them once or twice and leaving it to others, but steadily, painstakingly coming regularly and being available to them, making it interesting for the children to participate. And actually, many of these Pune children, they have very good sanskaras from their parents and they deserve this kind of training. And I feel that by Balaji's grace, we got this wonderful couple, Madan Gopal Prabhu and Shrestha Sakhi Mataji. They came here and then that encounter was made possible by the Lord, so that all the children got this opportunity to learn so nicely. So this Sahasranama was spoken in the battlefield of Kurukshetra when Bhishma Pitama was almost tired of speaking about Raja Dharma, Stri Dharma, Varnashrama Dharma, all kinds of different dharmas. Finally he told Yudhishthir, enough of all this talk. Now I want to close my eyes and completely absorb myself in remembrance of Lord, he said. At that time, Krishna came and sat in front of him. Seeing Krishna's beauty, he decided that I'm going to leave my body now. Let me just see the beauty of the Lord with my eyes, drink that beauty and leave my body. At that time, Yudhishthira Maharaj said, I have one last question. I will not ask you any more questions. He asked, what is the question? That's where he asked these questions which we heard today. He asked, Kimekam Daivatam Loke, Kimbapyekam Parayanam. There are 33 crore devatas. Whom should I worship amongst all of them? Suvantakam. Stuvantakam. Whom should I do stuti about? Kam Archanta. Whom should I do Archana? Prapnu Yurmana Vashubham. I will attain all auspiciousness by doing that. Ko dharma sarva dharmanam bhavataha paramo mataha. Amongst all the dharmas, what is the supreme dharma? He asked. Kim japan muchyate jantur dharma samsara bandhanat. By chanting which Lord's name can all the jivas be liberated from the cycle of birth and death and attain the parampadam? When he asked this question, Bhishma became thrilled by these questions. Although his back was poked by hundreds of arrows, it was oozing blood. Any of us, one pin pricks you on your back, I can confidently say all our attention will go to that. But here there are hundreds of arrows poking his back and he's lying on the arrow bed. When he heard this question, he was so enthusiastic. He told Yudhishthir, now you have increased my enthusiasm for speaking now. Because I was planning to meditate on the Lord and now you have asked me to speak about the Lord. So then he began speaking. From there you heard it. Shri Vishnu Vacha. Begin with that. Jagat Prabham Deva Devam Anantam Purushottamam Stuvannama Sahasrena Purushas Satatotitaha. Saying, I'm going to tell you 1,000 names of Lord. Hear me attentively. And he alone deserves to be worshipped, he said. No one else in this world deserves such adoration, admiration, and worship. The Lord's worship is all auspicious. So he profusely glorified the Lord and then began telling the names one by one. Balada Vidya Bhushan has written a commentary to this, Vishnu Sahastranam. His Holiness Bhakti Vikas Swami Maharaj at one time undertook a project that I will speak on each of these names, one class. So he spoke on one hour on each name. So 1,000 names he has spoken, 1,000 classes now. Recently he completed that. So if anybody wants to know about each of the names, you can read about it, hear about that and learn about it. So what is special about this, as he went on telling the names, you will see towards the end in the conversation, later part of the conversation, the Falashruti, it is said, Vedantago Brahmana Syat, Kshatriyo Vijayi Bhave, Vaishyo Dhana Samvriddhi, Shudro Sukhama Vapniyat. If you are a Brahmana, you will become very well versed in Vedanta. If you are a Kshatriya, you will attain victory in the battle. If you are a Vaishya, you will earn great wealth. If you are a Shudra, you will attain Sukham in the form of Roti Kapada Makan, food, clothing, shelter. And then he says, Vasudeva Ashrayo Martyo, Vasudeva Parayana. If you are a Krishna devotee and you recite this Vishnu Sahasranam, you will again be born as a Krishna devotee. He is saying, Vasudeva Ashrayo Martyo, Vasudeva Parayana. So Krishna devotees will be reborn as Krishna's devotees, either in some devotee's house or in the spiritual world. And they will continue devotional service where they left, he says. So In this way, it's most auspicious to recite these names, because in the Srimad Bhagavatam also it is said reciting. It's all here, behind you, only behind you. That's all. Okay, leave it. So, yes, thank you. So, glorifying, they are Dhyana Mangalam, Shravana Mangalam. It is said, Vasudeva Kada Prashna Purusham Strim Punati. 3 people get purified. Those who speak, those who ask questions, or those who hear, everybody gets purified. So I'm sure the children will remember it for their life, and wherever they go, they will keep reciting few of the lines. So when we were learning it in our school days, when we go to college, while going in my cycle, I'll keep reciting some sections of this, these verses, because whatever you give input to your mind, that's going to keep vibrating in the mind. And this vibration will keep on producing auspiciousness for our children. Otherwise, nowadays many of the children are murmuring Bollywood song music. That's what they are hearing everywhere. They go to school, college, everywhere. So to substitute the mundane sound vibration by the spiritual sound vibration, we need teachers like her who are very, very committed to teaching, and teaching such a difficult thing over a period of time. And we would like to request this couple to stay in touch with us and continue teaching. If you can also teach them Venkatesha Stotram, Venkatesha Prabhatam, Vishnu Sahasranam, like you taught Vishnu Sahasranam. There are other stotrams also. If the children are enthusiastic, they can learn also. So when these mantras like Narsima Karavalamba Stotram, so because when you grow up, later on you don't get time, and memorizing is also difficult. When you are young, you memorize, you can keep singing for whole life when you learn it. So our children actually like to sit and sing Vaishnava songs, and also they memorize this Nama Ramayanam before. Some Matajis taught them. But this is a little more longer and difficult one which you took up and taught them. We are very, very grateful to you. And they did it in a very selfless manner. There are so many other institutes which take a big payment for teaching even shloka recitation or songs or anything. They are doing it as a voluntary service. When Ram Sevak Prabhu came and told me that they are willing to do it as a seva for the children, I was very touched. And we advertised in our community, and so many children came forward. So many of them have stayed through. That's the most wonderful thing. Very, very wonderful. There are many more children. I am sure this is going to send out signals to many children that they will understand they are missing it very much. So again, there's going to be another group, lot which will come. So thank you so much. I want to publish this in our channel so that it will send inspiration to many children across the globe, to different places also. By seeing these children and seeing this kind of grooming the children in young age and reciting shlokas. Prabhupada also talks about it, that we should teach the children this auspicious mantras, shlokas. It's very, very important. And these impressions, what they get in the tender age is like a wax or like a wet cement. The impressions you make, they remain for life, and constantly supplying them good intelligence, good direction, and uplifting their spirits and energy, especially when they grow up and they have to face many challenges in life. Thank you very much, Maji. Thank you. Thank you, Prabhu. So, Prabhupada ki, yes.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much, Prabhuji, for briefly explaining about glories of Vishnu Sahasranam and also encouraging all of us, our teachers and children. So now, the last but not the least, the vote of thanks program we will start with. First of all, I would like to thank His Grace Sarvata Prabhu. He was the main who was coordinating all the batches together, forming the WhatsApp group, communicating.
Our BBVA, which you were all running also, then it became an extension of BBVA. the group he was cultivating, correct? Now further, more children got added, huh?
Yes.
Is it? Huh?
So like
But
we
he
are
keeps sending me reports on BBB also. Very nice it is.
we are having 3 batches now, boys batches. So Prabhuji is leading 2 batches out of it. So in this group we have Vishnu batch, Madhav batch, and some children from elder batch as well. Yeah, and we have girls batch. There are
So
2
this
batches.
includes our Achikeshpu's wife, Vindrani Mataji was running on girls group. Some of them are from that also.
Is there anyone from that batch, elder with the girls with Dashram? Yeah, there are some.
Is it? Huh? Okay.
And also younger girls are there. So we have 2 girls batches. So around 40 students from all of them.
Very good. Wonderful.
And Prabhuji was the man who coordinated everything. So thanks to him. And as rightly said by Prabhuji, this is Vidyashram. Students regularly coming to the temple. So this is a great facility for all of us. The children are coming together so they get inspiration. Every day come to the classes. So we are thankful to Prabhuji again for giving this wonderful forum of Vidyashram. Because of this, we are able to come together and then learn and then do the seva. So let us begin with word of thanks program. So we'll request Sarvada Prabhu to
Actually,
take this
we
forward.
should have, I just felt that we should have had a big audience for the children to present this. Because if it is held in a BBH kind of hall on a Sunday evening or something like that, a lot of people will come. Many actually may not be aware of this program, I think. Correct, no?
Yeah.
They're not aware, no?
But we can plan maybe later.
Yeah.
Scale.
If these children do it for we announce in a bigger scale, many will appreciate very much. Yeah. Thank you.
So first of all, we'll request Shrestha Sakhi Mataji and Madan Gopal Prabhuji please to come forward. And we'll request Radhesham Prabhu to give them a token of a gift on all of us. And really thank them for this wonderful service. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. So now I'll take name of each and every child, those who participated for 2 months, did practice and now presented today. So I'll announce, one by one, please come immediately, it's already we are running out of time. So come fast. Sir. Yes, please come first. Sarvagya. Nityananda. Devarshi. Rishikesh. Dushyant. Radhika. Shruti. Mahat. Sachi. Sri Lakshmi. Bhumika. Aprameyan. Nimai Krishna. Lalita Priya. Sridham. Shruti. Ragvi. Vaidehi. Yashna. Abhay Gosavi. Pavni Singh. Parth Pople. Lalita Pople. Mohini Radha. Manjari. Arjuna. Utkarsh. Balram. Manjari. Giriraj. Parth. Sachi. Gaurhari. Haripriya. Arjun. Srinika. Sridham. Premraj. Vrajraj. Giriraj. हरे कृष्णा, वेर आर अदर्स? अभी जिनका नाम अनाउंस नहीं हुआ है वो भी आ जाइए. हाँ, ऑल चिल्ड्रन प्लीज कम. अच्छा अच्छा, ठीक है. चलो अदर चिल्ड्रन गो, रेडी, आ जाओ जल्दी जल्दी. जाओ जाओ आगे जाओ. दूसरे बच्चे. चलो अदर चिल्ड्रन, दोज हु आर नॉट टेकन गिफ्ट. जाओ जाओ जाओ, सबके लिए जाओ. We thank His Grace Radheshyam Prabhu, for taking out his valuable time and blessing all of us. We thank Revutipati Prabhu, who has come to bless us. So we hope and pray to Lord Balaji that we can have such programs, more and more programs. We pray that Mataji Prabhu, like Shrestha Sakhi Mataji, Madan Gopal Prabhu, they again come. They take out their time and take out their time to train our children. As Prabhuji said, there are different other stotras. So let us hope and pray that many such programs will happen in future. So now, there is a prasadam for everybody. So all of us now, prasadam arrangement just like yesterday. Those who don't know, below kitchen, there is prasadam arrangement for everybody. Please don't go without taking prasadam. So directly now we can proceed. Just wait for Prabhuji and Radheshyam Prabhu, Revutipati Prabhu to go, and then.